Pokimane wants internet trolls arrested? Really? What they do there?
Twitch chat brain. I would like to facilitate the creation of legislation that holds people accountable for the actions that they do
Like
online.
what they
I don't
do?
know if I should get into the details because it
Nah,
might
get into
rattle some
everything.
folks,
Nah,
but
tell us
yes.
everything.
I think there are some companies that I'm going to message, or not companies, organizations that are involved with certain causes, and I'll be like, listen, if you ever need someone to, I'm your girl. Because I think if you want to pass a bill, you usually go in front of a group of politicians and you explain your cause. I'm like, I'll do it. I will do it. I have so many things to say.
So for those who don't know, that was Pokimane, and she basically alluded to the idea of setting legislation, law set in place for you internet trolls, bro. Because y'all
But how would that work?
getting so out of hand. Oh my God. It's about time that somebody lay the law down and put you right in your place. Do 35 years for all that trolling you did in her stream last night. 35 to life. I'm happy she's stepping up, man. She even said she's willing to talk in front of a bunch of politicians, man.
Do not give politicians that already want to censor the internet
Wait, can we
a
not
spokesperson.
Can we not,
oh my
can we
God.
Can we not get to that part first?
Yo.
I just want to laugh at
That
the
is true, though.
idea of trying to legislate, trying to police
How would you do that?
a stream, bro. Do you know how like insane that sounds? You can't do it. That you know how like ridiculous that sounds.
Just put it on sub mode or something.
Chat of all chats is one of the most wholesome chats.
I'm about to say it's not even that bad.
She gets one of the most wholesome chats.
It's literally not that bad, and you have it so well on the internet to where even if you do feel like the trolling is becoming a bit excessive, not only does that person potentially just gonna lose their ability to talk in your chat, but also they might lose the ability to stream on the platform. So I have no idea what you're complaining about right now. The reality is that trolling is just a part of the internet. Like he just sat there and said, you can control your audience, you can control your community. Pokimane has a very calm, wholesome community, right? Now you get on the side with like, if you get on low tier God side of the community, it's a little tough, man. His chat is crazy. That is peak toxicity right there, bro. That's up there, bro. I done been in a couple of them streams. I was like, boy, y'all still going, huh? This is ridiculous right now, bro. So like you control it, and if you don't like it, just delete it. You can police it yourself. You have mods who can police it themselves. To sit there and take it into real life legislation is crazy, bro.
Yeah, this kind of just strikes me, Pokimane, as some hypersensitivity. Not saying she doesn't deal with BS, because most of the BS she deals with usually is off of Twitch, but in this specific clip, she's literally saying Twitch chat is the issue. Because I can only imagine she gets way more hate on Twitter and IG and other social platforms. Because on Twitch, you have so much control over what can and can't be said in your chat. Like, you have infinite control, and there's bots you can download, and you can automate these bots to catch the trolls before the mods even do it. Even if they slip through, you can have an infantry of mods catch it before anybody else sees it.
Yeah.
So, like, there's so much control. I don't know how much you guys know about Twitch chat, but you have so much control over what can and can't be said in your chat that the chat being the primary issue is like, really? And even if it was, you think legislation is how we're gonna crack down on it? Hey, bro, I don't know about you. In the last decade, I've seen way too much almost near like red alert scenarios for like people thinking that they can control the internet. Like, you remember?
Oh right, there was a few years back they were trying to. I forgot what it was. Damn, it was like when I was still in high school. They were talking about cracking down on the internet. I forgot what it was though. It was really bad.
Like 10 years ago called PIPA, and then everyone had to get together to fight, and then 2 years later they come up with another legislation trying to censor more shit in the internet neutrality this, and it's like, let's
internet neutrality. I heard about that. It was during high school. I was like, ain't no way that's. I was like, ain't no way that shit's actually gonna go through. Right?
Down the path where we give people that don't even understand the internet, even the concept, the ability to believe that they can change the internet, because they do not give a fuck about your cause.
They don't.
They're gonna try and make money.
That's the actual real problem. The real problem is that the government has been trying to censor the internet for years now. Years. And you believing that you can be you're gonna put the right foot forward. You're the one who's gonna really set it off. And the fact that you are an internet personality is going to do nothing but add more validity to their quote unquote concerns. Or they're really not concerns. They're fake concerns. They're just sitting here pandering to people like you because they know for a fact if they can censor people, it will put them in better situations to leverage and make more money. So the fact that you are on the internet, you know these things have happened for the past like 5 or 7 years now. She knows that. She's very well aware of how government has tried to censor the internet several times. You trying to be a spokesman for that, or a spokeswoman for that, and
it might not even work out in your favor.
Trust me when I say they're just going to use you. And what are you going to do at that point? You want to get trolls in politics at that point? Like, what do you want to do? You want to do that? Like, what are you saying? Just control where you're at. I just want to know the logistics behind it.
Yeah,
what does she think to make?
What's the details on that bill though?
What the
Hey, FBI here. We're looking for an Omega _ P3N1S.
Nah, he don't live here.
Hey,
He don't live here.
That you did a little bit of.
I know who that is.
On the on stream. On stream. Did you say I was about to say some of the trolls that these niggas are throwing at me right now, but it's just peak trolls right now. Peak trolls, bro.
Yeah.
Did you say Did you say Davis was broke? Did you say that? Did you say he was broke? Did you say that called low fat again?
Yeah, I did. I did all of that. And
you did? Mm-hmm. Put your hands behind your back.
Am I going
to?
Damn.
You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, you should have thought about that when you was trolling all damn day.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
You're facing 25 to life.
And now I'm getting railed in jail. Here's the fucking annoying part. Anybody that knows anything about any legislation knows it's only as good as how it's drafted. And most legislation, especially when it comes to shit on the internet, there's always this big ass gray area. And that gray area is room for interpretation. Now we're giving people like judges who we don't know what the fuck kind of outlook they have on life, the ability to set precedents that could completely transform the way the internet is used, all because you didn't want to deal with trolls. You're at the top of
happened in her chat? What do you think happened in her chat? Just imagine. I want you to imagine a troll that happened in her chat. She was like, you know what? That nigga deserves to be locked up after saying that to me.
Nah, this is the only time I feel like that is like when someone comes on my chat and says like something Hitler related. I'm like, or just says the hard R. I'm like, ban him.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
Ban.
Lay.
No,
those are
ban.
layups.
No, without a ban. But what do you think happened to her for her to say that nigga needs to be in jail for what he just said to me?
Well, she didn't say jail. She just said legislation. And who knows?
What is it going to result?
The legislation could just mean like you open yourself up to like civil whatever. Like if you troll on the internet, a nigga could sue you, whatever. Like who knows the details of what she's saying? But no matter which way she flips it, no matter what amount of details she gives us, I can only imagine the gray area, how it's going to be interpreted, the precedent is going to set, and what the future is going to mean for the internet. So please do not use your very powerful influence to change the internet for everybody. Instead, just be the positive that you want to see. In all reality, people are going to use the anonymity of the internet the way they're going to abuse it, the way that they've been abusing it. And that's going to be the case no matter what. There's no legislation that's going to make people stop because it's going to be very difficult to enforce regardless. So this just feels pointless. I don't know. She could have just been chatting on stream and like people are looking way too deep into it. But it's like, isn't it scary that someone's willing to use their influence to just transform everything instead of just doing the thing everyone else? Just police your chat more.
Your own chat.
There's people that police their socials more. Like I know niggas that like, I don't know him, but like there's some people on IG and on Twitter where if you even say a negative thing about them, you're blocked.
Yeah.
But if you actually live your life that way, that's fine, I guess, if you want to do that. But that does mean that you're going to receive way less hate. You probably deal with a lot of bullshit, which is why you resorted to doing that. But now you receive less of it, even if people still have that hate towards you. So
my only problem is that people like Pokimane, they've existed on the internet way too long to not understand how the internet works. Yeah. Like what she's talking about sounds like some 55-year-old who just got on the internet and they just got way too much trolling going on. They're like, wow, this is a lot.
Yeah, we need to legislate this.
Yeah, we need to really think about legislating this, and they just don't know what's going on. Pokimane has been on the the internet way too long for trolling to be this much of a problem for her that she believes that government officials may need to step in to really control this. Like that's she's just been a part of it.
Platforms step in, by the way, not government officials.
That's another. It's just there's so many layers to this. The platform, your mods, you personally, bro. There's so many. I do mean so many platform, so many variables that come into play before you should even think about escalating it to legal proceedings. That is crazy. For her to chat that way and to sit there and say, I'll be your spokeswoman. I'll be the one who sits in front of the congressman and really.
You know what I wonder? If she actually gets the script of what to say, will she be like, yeah, I can't do this, or will she go through it? I'm curious.
Push this law. It's just, that's ridiculous, bro. And that's ridiculous.
You know what's funny, Marcel? The irony in all this is even if she was successful, the amount of real hate you would receive after you ruin the internet for everybody.
Oh my God.
Every time somebody was convicted of some shit or had to deal with some bullshit because of the legislation you pushed forward because it was misinterpreted or you set a bad precedent, now we have to change the way the internet is used entirely. You would be the most hated person on the internet.
By far.
You would be the most hated person.
Also, it just the amount of like things that people go to jail or prison for in this country,
nigga, I didn't even do this.
That are non-violent.
I didn't even do anything, and I went there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like to add another, potentially another one of those things that people have to deal with for non-violent offenses. Then also just think about like.
Imagine they get it wrong, because of course, if they do laws on this shit, they're gonna get some shit wrong, right? They're gonna be like, you user 13489. But you weren't that user. And then all they had to do was go on your shit and check to see if that was on any of your accounts, but they didn't do that.
Cause niggas troll, right? So like, just imagine you trying to interpret a troll through a text. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you like if a nigga told me like, "Hey, Lo, you looking pretty good"? What does that mean? Is that a troll or is this nigga like, what is he doing? He legitimately saying?
He's not trolling when he's
no. Is he literally saying like, "Hey, you look good," or is this nigga trolling me because I'm fat? Like, which one is it? Mm-hmm. How would you able to tell?
Yeah, I guess. Just depends on
like if they said Kai, hey Kai, you looking large and in charge. Are they trolling this nigga? Like
they definitely
large and in charge.
I'm at least saying 7 years.
For who?
For trolls.
Oh no.
Yes, 7 years.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 years, hard time.
Max penitentiary.
Yeah, max penitentiary. All right. Hey, until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
But yeah, how do you police it? I don't know. I want to check the comments because some of the trolls might be there, and I'm trying to see. Let's see the first 4. Hold on, we'll go 15 comments because it's been a while, right? It's been a while since the 4, so we'll see. If it should be legislated, we should also have psychiatrists and therapists checking on the health of people who send her money. Okay, her feelings must be protected at all costs, to the detriment of all and freedom of speech. They are having trouble trying to catch real criminals and scammers, yet she wants resources diverted for this wild goose chase. That's true. I don't feel like reading all of these. Yeah, I don't see any 4s. That's the first time. The big issue at hand here is her thinking the whole universe revolves around her. The blow so far was some dude calling him Grizzly Bear, while a little weird cracked me up. That's crazy. Love really went for. There it is. There's a 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It was a little buried down there. I said 15. It was 22. So yeah, like, subscribe. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night.